This is Change Your Mindset Podcast, the podcast that helps change your life by helping change the mindset of the 99% into the 1% mindset. Here's your host, Adrian Gomez.
Welcome back to another podcast episode of Change Your Mindset. As always, I'm your host, Adrian Gomez. I first off want to apologize for my voice because I'm currently not feeling well, which leads to my voice being curly as it is. But that's not an excuse. I'm not going to not do this podcast because I'm not feeling well or I'm under the weather or I am sick. I still have things to do. I still have responsibilities at the end of the day. Just got to suck it up and move on. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Like I said, always practice what you preach. This is what I do. Like I always say, nobody's going to care what you're going through. Doesn't matter. No one's going to give you pity. You still have things to do. You still have responsibilities. Get it done no matter what. We all have obstacles in our lives, and we have things we need to do, no matter what situations we are in. At the end of the day, you have to do the work, no matter what. As this podcast is being released on November 23rd, which is Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving for those of you that celebrate it. And that's probably going to be the topic we'll be talking about. It's not this Thanksgiving, it's being grateful and thankful for what you have. Because the majority of people take things for granted. And that's how our society is going. For example, once Halloween is over, people start putting out their Christmas trees and Christmas decorations in November. Most people just skip Thanksgiving, skip the event, skip the holiday, and go straight to Christmas. Thanksgiving is no longer a major holiday for majority of people. People care more about Christmas than Thanksgiving. People care about more presents and decorations more than being grateful for what they have and thankful. But that's how society is going right now. And that's how these generations take things for granted and don't appreciate anything anymore. Personally, Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays. You get to spend time with family you haven't seen in a while, have a great meal, talk, laugh, enjoy the moment. Because you don't see your family all the time or forever. Little things like that are important, and you need to appreciate it and be thankful for them. Because you don't know when you'll ever have a time like that again, or if you ever see that family member ever again. You have to be thankful and grateful that you have a family. Some people don't even have a family to go to or have Thanksgiving with. Well, we don't see that. We take a lot of things for granted. And I'm going to give you things we take for granted that most people don't even think about, and most people aren't even grateful for. When you wake up in the morning, you should be grateful you woke up because somebody else didn't. When you get out of your bed, you should be thankful that you can get out of your bed because some people can't even get out of the bed anymore. When you walk, you should be grateful that you can still walk because some people can't even walk anymore. Some people don't have limbs, and some people will never ever walk again. If you're able to go have a meal and go to the market, have something to eat, be able to fill your stomach. Be thankful because someone else in the world is starving and they don't have the opportunity. And be thankful you don't have to go to bed on an empty stomach because some people do. If you live in a house where you can sleep and feel protected, be thankful you have a roof under your head. While some people live on the streets, some people live in their cars, some people can afford to live in a house. If you have a job, whether you like it or not, be grateful you have one. You're able to pay bills, put food on the table, pay the rent, and have money coming in. Because some people are out there looking for a job because they need money to pay the rent, feed their kids, and they have bills to pay. If you have a car, be thankful you have a car and transportation to get you places. And you don't have to walk like some people do, or take the bus, or the metro, the train. Transportation's like that. Just be thankful you have transportation. Because some people have to get up early, sit on a bench, and wait for a bus. Every single day, whether it's go to work or go somewhere they need to go. For those of you listeners that live in the United States, whether you like it or not, be thankful you live in this country. Because some people would love and die to be in this country. And you should be grateful that you have this opportunity. You can be whatever you want in this country. Make however much you want. That is up to you, depending on your work ethic. And some people would love to live here in the United States. So be thankful and grateful for those family members that sacrificed everything from where they came from for you to live here in the United States and give you this opportunity. Because most people take this for granted. Living in the United States compared to other countries in the world is considered a luxury because some places are like a third world and are ruled by dictators and governments. As of now, you still have your freedom. If you live in a country where people aren't invading, people aren't separating you from your family, or you have bombs or missiles flying over your head, be grateful and thankful for that. Because as what's going on right now between Israel and Hamas and other countries in the world, things like this still happen. And you should be thankful that you won't have to experience anything like that. And I hope you never do. If you're healthy and have no medical problems, and you don't have to inject anything in you or take any pills, be thankful. Because some people have to do that every single day. Inject themselves and swallow pills. Just to keep them healthy or just to keep them alive. If you still have time to change your life, to change how you want to live, to have a different job, maybe start your own business, whatever it is, be lucky and thankful that you still can. Because some people, it's too late. Whether they're old age or they're on their deathbed, and they wish they work harder and had a better life for themselves and possibly for their kids. While you still have time. So don't waste it. Because time, we never get that back. If you have access to clean water, be thankful. Because some people in the world have to walk every single day just to get clean water. And some people don't even have clean water in this world. And if you were able to get an education to learn the basics and the fundamentals of reading, writing, etc., be thankful you were able to obtain that. Because some people in this world don't know how to read, don't know how to write. And a lot of us take that for granted. If you have access to electricity, power, technology, you should be grateful for that. Because most people in this world don't have any of that. And most people just use technology to waste time and have their life go by. Instead of using technology to make either their life easier, to get ahead, to learn something new, or to make more money. Majority of people that have access to this waste it. While others who would love to have access to this will be using it to better their own lives. But majority of people don't do that. They're not grateful that they have the ability to access information easily through libraries, the internet, and other sources. And that's not universal. Most people take that for granted. The wealth of knowledge at their fingertips. And if you're able to enjoy your freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and other fundamental human rights, you should be thankful. Because these rights are not universal. Some individuals take them for granted without recognizing their significance. If you have all your senses, all 5 of them, you should be grateful that you have the ability to see, hear, taste, touch, and smell. Because that is often taken for granted until someone experiences a loss of one or more of these senses. And there are people in this world that are born without one of these senses. The majority of people take for granted. The moral of this podcast is we take a lot for granted and we're not thankful and grateful for a lot of things. Because some people wish and would love to have what we have, but we take it for granted because some people are born in a first world country, and to them this is normal. This is everyday life. To other people in the world, this is luxury to them. And they wish they had this opportunity, and that's why people come to the United States for this opportunity. It's called the land of opportunity for a reason. And we should be thankful and grateful if you were born here, that you have a head start in life. But most people don't see it like that. most people aren't grateful or thankful for anything anymore. Society and generations nowadays feel obligated that they are owed things. They don't have to work for it, that they deserve it by doing nothing, by just being here. That is their right. In this life, you're not owed anything. You get with the work you put in. For hard work, you'll get results. You may not be happy where you are in life, but you should still be thankful and grateful for what you have. Because probably what you have right now is a lot more than what other people do. It may not seem like it, but what I said the example is previously, we take it for granted. Not everyone has those luxuries or those privileges. And if you have them, you should be lucky and thankful. But we forget this. And that's why Thanksgiving, I think, is an important holiday. But we forget about it because we go straight to Christmas in this society. People are no longer thankful and grateful for anything. That's just how our society is turning out to be, which is becoming worse, and it's really sad to see. But above all, I'm grateful and thankful for you to listen to my podcast episodes. It may not mean a lot to you, but to me it does. And I thank you because I know there are thousands, if not millions of podcasts out there. Some of them can be valuable to you. Some of them can just be there for entertainment. But at the end of the day, I'm grateful that you listen to this podcast. Because if it wasn't for you, I would literally be talking to a microphone and nobody else. But since I know people are actually listening and downloads are slowly growing, I know I have to be doing something right, otherwise it wouldn't be. But my end of the day job is to provide as much valuable as I can to you. That's my obligation, is to you. Whether I'm sick, tired, don't feel like doing it, I'm still going to make a podcast and deliver to you the best quality that I personally can. Because I am thankful for you to listen. All the people out there. Like I said, I truly do appreciate it. It means everything. And I'm thankful and grateful I have a platform that I can do it on. Because at the end of the day, if someone can change their mindset, they can change their life. And I will always stand by that. And hopefully these episodes help you change your mindset. And once again, I truly am thankful and grateful for you. For you to subscribe if you do, if you share with other people. I truly and gratefully appreciate it. I don't take it for granted. I don't take any of this for granted. Because I know at any point, if I'm not providing you with valuable content, it can all go away. And that will be my fault. And I'm never going to take anything for granted. And that goes for life as well. I don't take any of it for granted. And I'm thankful for all of it. For those of you that celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you enjoy it with your loved ones. You have some good laughs, you have full bellies, and you enjoy your time. Because none of this lasts forever. And we should be thankful for every moment we get. And treasure every single moment. And please, whether you're going out, driving, traveling, be safe out there. Because now we live in a crazy world. That's going to be it for this podcast episode. As always, I'm grateful and thankful for you guys taking time out of your valuable day to listen to this podcast episodes. Truly and always appreciate it. And thank you, Patron member Blade262. I am grateful for you being a Patreon member and helping support this podcast. I'm really thankful for it. If you want to be a Patreon member, the link is in the description below. I am thankful and grateful if you do. As always, please like, subscribe to keep up with new episodes. And as always, please share with other people because it helps grow the podcast more than I can do by myself. I am grateful if you guys do. Appreciate it, as always. Take care and be safe out there. And as always, change your mindset to change your life. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to Change Your Mindset podcast. Be sure to tune in every week for a new episode. As always, change your mindset to change your life.